Go, Mara.
It was so special. And it will be for a long time.
Well, I had tears in my eyes knowing the journey he's been through.
Southeast Ohio and
He mentioned Athens in southeastern Ohio. It's pretty exciting.
It gives all of Athens a sense of pride. There's going to be first, second grade, third grade kids thinking, I want to be Joe Burrow now in Athens County.
He had so many obstacles that he managed to handle very, very well.
Go Tigers!
Ohio State, you let him go.
He's a great kid. He deserved it. He worked hard, and we're all proud for him. We really are. We saw him in high school. The kid's a winner. This is not the end. This is the beginning.
I've learned a lot through my life, and a lot that I've been through had to do with perseverance.
Ohio State quarterback and Heisman finalist C.J. Stroud's perseverance goes way beyond early season struggles when calls for him to be benched grew louder.
This is not the hardest thing I've been through, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's a sport, it's a game.
The hardest thing Stroud went through was when his father went to prison when he was still in middle school.
The age group from like middle school to high school was like so pivotal for my life to learn, and kind of like when I'm talking about flipping the switch, I kind of like had flipped the switch from a different type of lifestyle. So I definitely remember those times, and remember like I didn't really have my father in my life, but I had great coaches and I had great father figures. And I honestly did have my dad in my life, but he wasn't necessarily there with me.
That experience is his motivation and was foremost on his mind when asked what he hopes to accomplish through football.
What I want to gain out of the sport of football is not just the money and the accolades. It's really to inspire people, to inspire kids. And so, I don't know, it's a lot of different things I feel like I can teach kids and inspire them to learn. So I feel like that's one of my biggest goals in my life.
At 20 years old, he's just a kid himself, but that doesn't mean he lessens his own expectations.
My family members, they're like, man, you work too hard. Like, you need to like enjoy your wins. Honestly, it's the feeling of want to be great, want to be one of the best ever to play the game. I want to be one of the best to play at Ohio State. I want to be one of the best to play quarterback in California. There's a lot of different things, and of course, like I want to be able to set my family up for life, to live a better life. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of really like what we do it for, is to set our family up. So that was like things that kind of like made me like grind so hard.
This is like a vacation for me. I get excited when I go do this.
It really doesn't get a whole lot better than this.
You know, to us, it is our Sunday night football.
And just like Sunday night football, fans of the Golden Bears watch from home because of COVID restrictions.
Knowing that you can give that experience to people that can't be here, it feels really good.
But fans of UA aren't the only ones benefiting from the free live streams.
I didn't know how to use any of the equipment, but now I do it with no problems.
The best thing I'm getting out of this experience, well, I'd say, is experience.
They can win this basketball game.
I mean, this is what I want to do in life, and this only just provides me practice. Here's that momentum shift we were talking about.
It was a good opportunity for me to get to know camera work and kind of what happens behind the scenes.
That work behind the scenes is what makes it all possible.
One thing that people also don't know is the difficulty of working the camera.
You gotta do mic tests.
Knowing which button to push at the right time.
You got to get the live stream going.
I think a lot of it is just figuring out how to work with a team together to making it all work.
And do you have the master on?
Yeah.
Okay.
The leader of that team is Amanda Fountain, who teaches a broadcasting class at UA and volunteers her time to oversee the program.
I absolutely love what I do. It is such a gift to be able to do what I do. And it brings me such joy to see the students coming together. You know, it's this very authentic learning environment, and they have to work as a team. I feel very fortunate.
Miss Fountain does basically anything you can imagine. She's a pretty amazing teacher and person all around.
She's fantastic at what she does. She does everything for us. We wouldn't be here without her.
And without all of them, fans of the Golden Bears would have missed the boys and girls last season inside Jim Hamilton Court.
We'll see you in the spring for whatever sport we do next. Thank you for tuning in.
She's a superstar. That's how I would describe her.
The way she is, man, she lights up every room.
While her siblings do their thing on the court, she holds court.
She's just living life and loving every minute of it.
For AJ's high school game, when they run back to half court, she slaps their hands for 10, 12 minutes of warm-ups. When we go to JC's games, they all come over, give her a hug. She finds a way to do her part.
Even if that means giving the refs a piece of her mind.
She'll get into it now. She yells at the refs sometimes.
She'll yell travel. What? Who taught you that?
She's right a lot of the time, or she'll yell foul, and I'm like, you're right.
But if the call doesn't go your way, you have to let it go.
I've seen more Disney movies and stuff like that than any 19-year-old kid ever has.
But they've learned more than Disney lyrics by having Emmy as a sister.
Just the way she kind of looks at life and how she treats everybody else is just so positive, and that's definitely worn off on me. And then growing up too, you know, I had to be really patient with her. I learned that fast that was something I was going to have to develop, and it's helped me in so many aspects of life for sure.
She's grown up so much, and she has conversations, and it's like every day she could do something that surprises you. It's just been so cool watching her grow really in every way.
JC told me one of Emmy's favorite sayings is trust me, just trust me. So trust me when I tell you Emmy has played a huge role on who JC and AJ are off of the court. The most important thing, Brad.
Without question. Great
incredible.
story.